Hello there, sports gamers. Welcome back into the channel. I'm Brandon Satterwhite. Earlier today, EA Sports finally revealed College Football 26. And, after the reveal trailer, we still had a lot of questions, particularly about Road to Glory, because we know that the new high school experience would be in the game this year after it was requested by a lot of fans, but we didn't quite know exactly how it would work. The blog post really didn't go into much detail about it. Well, now we have news from someone who has had hands-on time with the game, and we now know how that high school experience will work in Road to Glory this year. There's a lot to go over here, so let's get into it.
Sports Gamers Online is the #1 source for the sports gamer.
So Robbie Calland of CBS Sports this evening, he published his hands-on impressions of the game, and he got to go hands-on with a whole lot of different parts of the game. He played Dynasty, he played Play Now, he played Road to Glory, and I thought the Road to Glory part was really interesting, so I wanted to talk about it here a little bit. So he confirmed that the mode still begins the same way last year's did. You pick your star rating and you pick your position. He didn't confirm whether any new positions had been added into the game or not, so that's something we're still unsure of this year. But then he said you get to play 5 games in high school, but you don't actually play full games. You choose 4 moments from a list prior to each game that you want to play. And then each moment, and I don't know what those moments are. Might be like a full drive. It might be just like, hey, here's a key third down. I don't know which that is, if it's always you get to play a full drive or if sometimes it's just like red zone. I'm not sure about that, but he did say that each moment will have a small goal worth 50 points and a large goal worth 200 points, and that the better you do in these scenarios, the more that the teams and the recruiters will gain interest in you. As you progress throughout the season, your star rating can actually change. So if you start off as a 3-star quarterback, if you play really well, you can go up to a 4-star, maybe even a 5-star. But if you don't play well, your rating can actually drop down to a 2-star. So I thought that was really interesting. I really like that. You'll also get scholarship offers from each team once you reach a certain threshold of points. So each time you play, you'll get points for meeting goals and challenges and such. And you can commit to a school at any time given you have a scholarship offer. And this is something that I really liked, and I said this in my video earlier today that I like that they did this. As you continue to play, the incentives that schools are offering can change. So, if you start off and in week 1 you get an offer, that offer is going to look different from how it is in week 4. So the incentives can be things like skill boosts, and if you commit to one school, but a couple of weeks later another school is offering you a better deal, you can decommit and choose a different school. So that was something I said earlier today. I really like that they allow you to decommit and switch schools. I thought that was really cool. Sort of like how it is now, like players are, just kind of taking whichever school offers them the best deal now, and I feel like that is pretty realistic. On the flip side, if you commit but then start to play poorly, your offer can actually decrease and you can even lose your scholarship offer, which is really interesting. Callan also said he did get to see the hat ceremony as well, so as you go throughout the season, you'll narrow down your list, and if you haven't committed to a school by the time you get to your top 3, you get to do the hat ceremony where you choose your school. And he said you can actually even do, the fake out where you put the hat on, it's like no, and then throw it away and then put the one you actually want. So I thought that was pretty cool. And that was as far as he played. He said he didn't get to actually play any, actually in college, so he doesn't know if that's changed or not. So I am interested to see if that part changed any, because last year, it did kind of feel like all you were doing was you would manage your time and then you'd play the game, and that was really all there was for you to do. I felt like the interactions with, coaches, tutors, fellow students, it was all right, first year sort of thing, but I'm really interested to see how they build on that, once you're actually in college. But what do you guys think of this? So I really thought this was not at all what I was expecting for the high school experience, where you're playing 5 games but you're not playing the full games, you're playing moments in the game. That's really interesting to me. I thought that they were going to do either like it was in 14 where you play your full senior season, or I thought what they were most likely going to do was do it like it was in NCAA football 10 where you just play the playoffs. Because in 14, playing the whole season, it could drag on a little bit, and players kind of want to get into the college thing a little bit faster sometimes. So I thought they were going to go that direction, but this kind of reminds me a little bit of Madden 21's career mode, where you're not playing like full seasons, or you're playing moments in a game and stuff. So I'm interested to see how it works. I'm not saying, I'm not trying to hate on it, and I'm not trying to I don't know. I'm curious, I guess you could call me. It wasn't what I was expecting, but I'll keep an open mind to it. It very well could, work out very well. Callan said in his article that, he had a really good time with it. So I'm interested to see how that works. But let me know down in the comments, what do y'all think of this? Was this what you were expecting for the high school experience in Road to Glory, or were you expecting something different? Let me know down in the comments. If you enjoyed the video, leave it a like, because it does help out with the YouTube algorithm. If you like our football coverage, make sure to check out our football channel, SGO Gridiron, and also check out our Twitch channel to see us play games live if you want to. And for all your sports gaming news and updates, stay tuned to Sports Gamers Online. I'm Brandon Satterwhite with SGO. Thank you for watching.